Attention all you fake-ass people, narcissistic assholes, backstabbing traitors, and users. Listen up. I've got a message for you, and it's not pretty. I've put up with your endless bullshit, your pathetic lies, and your manipulative games. You've taken my kindness for weakness, used me, and stabbed me in the back whenever it suited you. Well, fuck that, and fuck you too. I'm not your fucking doormat anymore. You can take your deceit, your betrayal, and your lies and shove them straight up your ass. I'm done with your toxic garbage, your fake-ass smiles, and your self-serving games. So here's my final message to all of you worthless pieces of shit. Fuck you. Fuck your fake-ass smiles. Fuck your two-faced bullshit. And fuck everything you stand for. I'm done with all your fucking bullshit, and you can kiss my fucking ass.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though, man? 313, the New Breed, Real Talk, New Breed 313 Sports, man, back at it with another video, man. As y'all can see over here rocking this the SGA Olympic jersey, man, for y'all, man. So I wanted to talk about this Shacarri Richardson, stop by the police video, man. I wanted to talk about it, but first I wanted to play the video on what happened. So post this thing up for y'all in case y'all haven't seen it. Gonna post it up for y'all. So about to post this thing. So y'all check this out here.
Flashing them to get out of your way, are you? Let's give you a path to get past them. See what you do. Passing the car at 101, 103, 104. County motor 50, copy 1050. Gonna be 429 northbound at Stony Brook for a tag. On a gray Aston Martin, unknown occupants.
Ain't even feeling over. Until now.
I would wipe that smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous excessive speeding.
I understand my tire at the back is like literally on 29.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your lane, following too close, using every lane to pass everybody, cutting me off, passing a car on the inside shoulder with their hazard lights on. You're going to jail for dangerous excessive speeding.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. My phone, I didn't even know my car was speeding.
That's why they give you a speedometer.
I totally understand. I communicate with you, sir. I really do not want to go to jail.
No, most people don't, but you got to think about that before you do the speed. I need your license, your registration, and your insurance. You were speeding.
Sir, I was, and I totally didn't know. If you look at my phone, my buttons right here, they jump around. My phone is sitting here and it's slid on here. I literally see it's not even in normal mode, and I see that. My apologies.
See, that it was funny is that you notice when they be around white people, they in their most calmest, coolest voices. When they around us, they be rude, they be ghetto, they be, oh, you ain't gonna tell me nothing, fuck you and all that. Now when they're around white people on their jobs and stuff like that, and officers like this, sometimes, not all of them, but sometimes, they're like, oh, I didn't mean to, did this. So I don't want to hear that, this whole, you don't know how to act in public in front of people and stuff like that, because this is a prime example. This chick be acting ghetto as hell every time you see her on TV. Now, this is the most proper I've ever heard her. Ever heard her. But let's get back to this video.
Please,
The mode has nothing to do with your gas pedal.
No,
I need your license, your registration, and your insurance.
Please, sir, I really want to work. Can you really work with me, sir? I promise you, I am a law-abiding citizen. I have my ID, my insurance on my phone. There was no intention of me speeding today. I promise you, sir.
Is this a good address for you, Lake Valley Drive?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm local, sir. Please work with me. I promise you.
I don't know what work with you means.
Not work with me. I understand that. I will take the ticket. I will show the
No,
court.
like I told you, you're going to jail.
Please don't allow me to go to jail. Please, sir. Please.
Listen to me.
Please, sir. I really.
If nothing you say is going to change that. You are going to jail.
Sir, am I going to jail? Like,
yes.
Sir, I really was not intentionally speeding.
That's even more scary.
Sir,
that means that you're doing things unintentionally on a task that requires all your attention.
Sir, please, please, I'm begging you.
You are going to have a little bit of time to make some phone calls. You are going to jail. I am towing your car.
Please, sir, don't take me to jail. I will do everything.
No.
I will do everything.
You have two options.
Listen. Sir, please.
Listen, you have two options.
Please, sir.
First of all, let me say this, and this is a person who I've had low tires on my vehicle. There's no way if I have a low tire that I'm going 104 miles an hour with a low tire. Not doing that. So all this stuff that she's saying is irrelevant. And which proves my point when I say they do this in front of these white people. They act all innocent. Oh, I'm not going to do this. Please don't do this. When they're around us, they don't act like that. So when they say, oh, act like you around your white bosses and white people, this is exactly what we mean, black women. Act like this. You don't have to act, fuck this, you know, just saying.
The first option is you can either ride with me in my car.
Damn, that's loud.
The second option is you are going to go to jail in a cage car.
No,
which do you prefer?
No, I promise you, I don't want to go to jail. I'm right here. I have a team here. I have a coach, everything, sir. I was not intentionally doing anything, and I am.
You're not listening. You're repeating yourself and not listening. Nothing you say is going to change.
So I want to.
All right, so make some phone calls. Let people know that you're going to have a $500.
Wow. Yeah, that was a shorter video. Man, my bad. Yeah, my bad. They got me looking at this video, which I didn't want to. Good grief. Yeah, sorry about this, y'all. I'm trying to get this thing situated. It's giving me these short videos. I'm trying to get this one here. Check this one out here.
I would wipe that smile off your face.
There was no intention of me speeding today. I promise you. Please work with me. I promise you.
I don't know what work with you means.
Not work with me. I understand that. I will take the ticket. I will show the court.
No, like I told you, you're going to jail.
And that breaking news is in Orange County, where we've just confirmed that Olympic track star Shacarri Richardson is currently in jail.
River TV.
Christian, are you serious right now?
With another video. She is constantly in the news for stuff that is not related to the sport that she's in or any accolades, right? We covered the story recently in which she was arrested for an altercation that she had with her boyfriend, Christian Coleman, who was also a track star, at an airport.
Okay.
But I had to put down. I'm so sorry, you're grabbing me right now.
Yep, you're under arrest.
I'm under arrest right now? What am I under arrest? What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now? Okay. I didn't assault him though.
Video cameras.
I literally we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder. Christian, are you serious right now?
In that situation, it was shown, over and over again that Christian, her boyfriend at the time, was trying to protect her. He was trying to, make the situation so that she would not be arrested or have to go.
You can try as much as you can when you have somebody that literally has issues like this. You can't help them. This is where I fought the boyfriend on this situation, because first of all, if you know this is how this chick really is, you got to get away from this situation. This is a drama type situation from the get-go. You don't want to be around a person who constantly brings drama, constantly is all over the place, constantly a weed smoker at that, and just a Looney Tune. So you don't want to attract that. But this is who some of these black men are attracted to. They're attracted to hood rat skanks. That's just how it is. Y'all can't help it. These the type of chicks that y'all be impregnating and be like, I don't know why I impregnated her. She be like this. Well, you know what you was getting yourself into, bruh.
Go to jail for it.
Okay, so now we're just sitting in the airport. So you guys had enough. Just a real patch in your relationship? What's going on, man? Okay, so you tell me that he did you lay hands on her? No, what's happening like that? She didn't lay hands on you? For sure. No pushing.
They're passed away. And while that is a reason for people to understand, her point of view or what she was going through at the time, or attempt to understand what she was going through at the time, that does not change the fact that it was illegal, in the sport, hence why she was banned for it. And, she went on, the news and stuff like that. She spoke out.
Get to this damn rest of this damn video. She talking to a little bit. One thing I hate about reacting to reaction videos. Sometimes when you do these videos and you be having these people be talking so much, but then they don't get to the damn point. I'd be like, damn, just get to the point. God damn.
I would wipe that smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous excessive speeding.
I understand my tire at the back is like literally on 29.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your lane, following too close, using every lane to pass everybody, cutting me off, passing a car on the inside shoulder with their hazard lights on. You're going to jail for dangerous excessive speeding.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. My phone, I didn't even know my car was speeding.
How do you not mean to do excessive speeding? And you go on 104, you going all the way over here, you driving quite like, come on, man. How do you not mean that? And you got a low tire. And who knows how long she had that low tire, by the way. Who knows? We don't know if it's been there today, yesterday, a week ago. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know the whole story behind that. But she should, and if it's been longer than a day, she should have been took care of that. So, again, God. Good God.
I totally understand. I communicate with you, sir. I really do not want to go to jail.
No,
I will be totally
most
honest
people
with you.
don't, but you got to think about that before you do the speed. I need your license, your registration, and your insurance. You were speeding.
Sir, I was, and I totally didn't know. If you look at my phone, my buttons right here, they jump around. My phone is sitting here and it's slid on here. I literally see it's not even in normal mode, and I see that. My apologies, sir. Please, I communicate.
The mode has nothing to do with your gas pedal.
No.
I need your license, your registration, and your insurance.
Hey, sir, I really want to work. Can you really work with me, sir? I promise you, I am a
Black people. Let me say this. When police tell you to pull over and get your stuff, just go get your license and registration. All that arguing and all of that shit, and I gotta tell myself that too. Because sometimes I forget that and I got to remind myself. But, man, just get your stuff and stop arguing with these police, man. Things will go a whole lot smoother if you just do what you got to do. Just do it the right way without arguing. If you get a ticket, you get a ticket. You can fight it, whatever. All that extra arguing about, I didn't mean to. I don't know why this happened. Why you doing this? It don't mean nothing. You're just going to make the situation even worse. This is what I don't understand, why black people do this. Like, just go by the rules. Get your license and registration. Let them do what they're going to do and keep it moving. They ain't going to take that damn long. But most of y'all, I ain't even going to say most of y'all, some of y'all can't help yourself. Y'all want to argue with the police. You want to keep going at the mouth, especially y'all females, man. Y'all be trying to go at these officers like they your exes or something, man. Like they your baby daddies or something. And then wondering why you get arrested and you get thrown around because of your mouth. Your mouth can get you in trouble. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
Law-abiding citizen. I have my ID, my insurance on my phone. There was no intention of me speeding today. I promise you, sir.
Is this a good address for you, Lake Valley
Yes,
Drive?
sir. I'm here. I'm local, sir. Please work with me. I promise you.
I don't know what work with you means.
Not work with me. I understand that. I would take the ticket. I would show the
No,
court.
like I told you, you're going to
Sir,
jail.
Please don't allow me to go to jail. Please, sir. Please.
Listen to me.
Please, sir. I really
And I'm telling you, if this was a black officer, she would not be acting like that. She would not be acting like that at all. Be like, why are you arresting me? What you want?
Nothing you say is going to change that. You are going to jail.
Sir, am I going to jail?
Yes.
Sir, I really was not intentionally speeding.
That's even more scary. That means that you're doing things unintentionally on a task that requires all your attention.
Sir, please, I'm begging you.
You are going to have a little bit of time to make some phone calls. You are going to jail. I am towing your car.
Please, sir, don't take me to jail. I would do everything.
No.
I would do everything.
You have two options.
Listen. Sir, please.
Listen, you have two options.
Please, sir.
The first option is you can either ride with me in my car. The second option is you are going to go to jail in a cage car.
No,
Which do you prefer?
I promise you, I don't want to go to jail. I'm right here. I have a team here. I have a coach, everything, sir. I was not intentionally doing anything, and I am.
You're not listening. You're repeating yourself and not listening. Nothing you say is going to change.
So I want to.
All right, so make some phone calls, let people know that you're going to have a $500 bond.
Now, once that happened and the news broke.
Good God, $500 bond. Woo, jeez. Arrested charged with dangerous, excessive speed after allegedly driving 100 miles an hour or more.
Here came, the women flocking to her aid again. Again, they flocked to her aid when it came to what she did in regards to.
See, it ain't women that's flocking to her aid. It's these hood rats that's doing that. That's not women. That's hood rats that's doing that. That's women that don't know the whole situation, and they just want to argue with that. You could clearly see she was driving and doing all that. Like, come on, man.
Her coping mechanism. They flocked to her aid in what she did with her man in the airport, talking about it's not that big of a deal. So what? She could have swung on him and all of that.
Christian, are you serious right now?
Now, speaking of the airport incident that happened with Shacarri and her boyfriend, Christian Coleman, Christian was arrested too. As you can see here, it says.
Now that is a look of what the fuck am I doing? Why am I with this crazy woman? Why did I put myself in this situation? It is what is going on here? That is the look of somebody that's like, I fucked up. Really bad.
It says Shacarri Richardson wasn't the only track star arrested on Thursday. Her boyfriend, sprinter Christian Coleman, was busted for paraphernalia.
But you see how some of these women is going crazy over what happened to her, but they ain't saying nothing about what happened to him. Oh, was busted for drug paraphernalia and resisting traffic during a traffic stop. Imagine that.
And resisting during the traffic stop. We've obtained the arrest affidavit from the medalist run-in with police, and it turns out it was a bit of a Team USA hangout of sorts, with CC as well as fellow sprinter Twanisha Terry making appearances. The report states cops were driving.
Oh man, black people, we got to get better with these names, bro. God damn.
Driving north on State Road 429 in Winter Garden, Florida, around noon on Thursday, when a gray vehicle approached at a rapid speed. When using radar, the cop says the car reached up to 104 miles per hour. The responding officer says the gray Aston Martin was driving dangerously, tailgating and passing other vehicles, and appeared to be flashing her lights at other cars. Cop activated lights and sirens and initiated the traffic stop. When Richardson was pulled over, she claimed her back tire was underinflated, and that was the reason for her speed. She also stated her phone accidentally hit buttons and changed the car's settings, which she didn't know how to fix. During Richardson's stop, a black Jeep pulled up in front of the scene on the side of the road, and Coleman got out and waited by his car. When the officer went to fill out paperwork, they say Coleman approached the scene of the traffic stop, and he had to be instructed to walk back to his vehicle. As he returned to his Jeep, the cop says he dropped an object in the grass. The officer says Coleman eventually refused to comply with orders to keep himself out of the traffic stop, as he made several attempts to explain Richardson's speed to keep her out of jail. Richardson told the officer Coleman was her boyfriend, but later when asked to provide identification, the cop said he refused and he was placed under arrest for resisting. When Coleman's Jeep was searched, a glass smoking device was found in the center console, and the bowl area appeared to be used but cleaned, with a small amount of green leafy plant material on it, suspected to be cannabis. After Coleman popped up, Terry arrived as well and wanted to know what was going on with her friends. She was ultimately given a ticket for stopping on a limited access highway and was free to leave, taking Richardson's purse with her. Due to Coleman and Terry's involvement, the cops said they requested backup to complete the traffic stop. Richardson and Coleman's vehicles were towed from the area, and they were taken to jail in separate vehicles. Now, before, the incident happened with the two of them in the airport, I'd never heard of Christian Coleman. I watch, sports and especially stuff like.
I never heard of this dude either. But if he's a track star, whatever, hey, it is what it is. But, bro, you got to get yourself out of this situation. This basically is just a couple of just weed heads arguing and stuff like that and getting arrested and having a friend being involved in it. Bro, just get out of this situation, man. Just get out of the situation. She's drama.
Like track, like in a fleeting manner, so I didn't know of him. But now this is the second time his name is entangled
exactly. In Twanisha. You know when somebody's name is Twanisha, you already know some ghetto hood rat shit is about to happen. Twanisha. Black people, we got to get better with these names, man. Some of y'all be coming with these names and they be acting like y'all be drunk as hell, man. Y'all be naming y'all shit like with ghetto names and liquor names and shit. Like, come on, man. Y'all got to do better than that.
And that has to do with Shacarri, and police are involved. Like, who was going to tell them to leave each other alone?
Nobody.
This is not good. There's nothing good coming from it. Every time the two of them link up in whatever capacity, there is some kind of mischief going on. And he's over here, you know, caping for her like he did when he was at the airport. He's caping for her in the way of, you know, trying to, like, you know, what's going on with my girl? The same girl that was about to throw you under the bus and have you locked up when the situation happened at the airport.
In Washington State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay. I'm not gonna resist, but I'm telling you that we was arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that your guys are doing this to me, and he's the man in this situation, But at the same time, what he has on camera, I have my phone, show something different. So if I need to show that, I will. Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Then they flocked to her aid in support of, you know, this situation in the comment sections, and were like basically upset that she was arrested for endangering other people with her reckless driving. As you can see here, this comment says, although 100 is mad OD and she could have harmed someone, in her defense, she could have harmed someone going the speed limit, and 100 is not that bad. I be going.
Seriously, man. Oh, 100 is not that bad. What? What? And young lady, you could say killed. I'm gonna say it. She could have killed somebody. Not this. She could have harmed somebody. She could have killed somebody. Let's just keep it a buck. I know YouTube be having these restrictions. You know I don't give a damn about that. I'm gonna speak my mind. Although 100 is mad OD, and she could have killed someone. In her defense, what defense is there for driving over 100, driving recklessly on the freeway when you could have hurt somebody? How are you defending that? How? How can you defend that? You could have killed somebody. These cars could have kids and everything in there, and y'all just like, oh, it ain't no big deal. I'll go over 190 miles an hour. Just because you do reckless stuff does not mean everybody else need to do reckless stuff. This is the problem we have with people like, yo, this is why everybody cannot have a license, because a lot of y'all don't know how to fucking drive. A lot of y'all don't even know how to drive. In her defense, she could have killed someone going the speed limit, and 100 is not that bad. I be's going. I be going 90 in my little 08 Infinity. I'm sure she was just cruising smooth as Ash, which she should have said, which could have said as whatever. Smooth as Ash in her whip. No excuses, by the way, but it happens, especially if the right song come on. Well, we could tell Ebonics is definitely in this person's future. We could tell complete sentences is not in this person's future. I be going 90 in my little 08 Infinity. You need to be glad you have a vehicle at all. We seem to downplay vehicles in the black community. Like I got this little, you got this little car, and you got your little stupid ass in the car. So what's up? Having an 08 anything, don't feel bad about that. Because a lot of these 08s, 05s, your older cars can ride better than these newer cars. Let's not get it twisted. But this is what I don't understand with these hood bitches taking caping for this chick. I don't understand why these hood chicks and why women cape for her. Like she's just this bad person, this innocent person. Unbelievable, man.
90 in my little 08 Infinity. I'm sure she was just cruising smooth as H in her whip. No excuses, by the way, but it happens, especially if the right song comes on. Next person said, arrested. I just got a ticket. Then somebody replied to that and said, they will arrest you in Florida now if you go over a certain speed limit. Some super speeder.
It ain't just Florida. That's every damn state, you idiot. If you go over a certain speed limit, you can get arrested. That's every state. Not just Florida, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio. Oh, definitely Indiana and Ohio. They don't play that. Missouri, they don't play that either. So everywhere. So it ain't just there. Just saying.
Law. Next person says, she said she fast as hell, boy, crying laughing face. There is a problem when, you know, when women do things and it's such a joke and like, you know, it's not detrimental to anything that they have going on. Not that I would wish that on anybody, right? But there is a problem when women support other women to their own detriment, right? Because when everything happened in regards to Shacarri and, you know, her Nike deal and all of that, Nike came out and like had support, you know, for her in the midst of her being banned from the Olympics at the time. Mm-hmm. Now she's doing something that, again, is clearly not okay.
This is why Nike pulled away from this chick, because she does reckless things like this. This makes you be like, okay, yeah, now we see why we got away from that. And she doesn't have anybody else to blame but herself. She put herself in these type of situations. I don't blame her boyfriend. I blame her. Because she keep putting herself in these stupid ass situations with people and by herself. Then you come on TV and you act ghetto. You act fucked up. Yeah, you a nice looking chick. I give you that. But ghetto and all this? Nah, man. Nah. No way.
You know, a trend that every couple of years something goes on with Shacarri and she does something and people are like, oh yeah, you know, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that serious. She's our girl. Y'all just hating on her. You know, y'all have like these hidden agendas.
This is another thing I get tired. I get tired that women say, oh, you just hate, y'all just hating on her. So why is it that every time a black woman does something, it's always we just hating on her? How are we hating on somebody that made a mistake and fucked up? Then if you tell them about themselves, it's, oh, well, you being too hard on them. Why you got to be too hard on these women? This is why in America, women don't we don't let women feel accountability. Like they don't like being accountable for anything. They just don't. When you tell them they do something wrong, it's always, well, you can't tell me what to do. I know what I need to do. Then they'll say that you sassy and shit, because that's women's favorite thing. They love telling a dude that he's sassy because you did something wrong. But it's fucking crazy to me, man. It's hey. What's up, Ed? You said we as a people continue to defend this before. Yeah, we do. It's always black people, bro. We always condone this stuff. 100 ain't bad in the 60. Ain't that something? Yeah, we keep pulling our point. Bruh, I lost IQ points as well, bruh. Just looking at this stuff, man. And women, And I feel bad for little girls, man, because they be looking up to women like this. They look up to women like this. I feel bad for these young girls because they ain't really got no role models out here, man. It ain't no real role models for these young women, for these young black women, not even in the home. These celebrities, they look up to TikTok, OnlyFans, and these rapper entertainer type chicks that's telling them, oh, you need to get some money from these dudes and stuff. And then when some of these dudes be whooping their ass, then it's, oh, I guess we shouldn't have did that. You think?
Against her, but it's like nobody can't have something against you unless you are giving them some kind of ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
Driving excessively over 100 miles per hour, it don't matter the case. I'm just gonna keep it real. You know, you have times when people are on road trips and the road is empty, it's the middle of the night, and the space is there, it's free, they're trying to like make up time on the road, and they do that, and it's still dangerous. Why is it dangerous? Because at that speed, anything that comes in your way that you are not expecting, it can be detrimental to your health and to other people's health. Downplaying this situation is, to me, the high, like, I think this is worse than even the other two. I really do think so. Because what you are showing, even on social media, is that no matter what you do, you will not be held accountable for your actions in the way that you probably should be.
More than anything.
I was just saying that. I just mentioned that. A lot of women are not going to take accountability for what they do wrong. They will blame everybody else but themselves. Now, and especially in this country, they blame a lot of this stuff on men. What they've been through. Oh my God, my relationship didn't go well because what the man did. It's always with a lot of our sisters, man, you always hear the same thing. That dude beat on me, he cheated on me, he did this, he did that. And it's to a point where you're like, bro, I'm tired of hearing that shit. Or you have an ex that whooped your ass and did some stuff, and now they're comparing that, what guys they've been through, to you. And now you're supposed to save them from that situation when you don't even have to do that.
I refuse to run away. But not refuse to run, but I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because everything on the other side is greater.
Now, this is my stance, my point of view, and my opinion. From my stance, I believe that I don't know who's around Shacarri. I have no idea who's around her. But I feel that when
I can tell you who around her: hood rat friends, fucked up people, and weed heads. That's who's around her.
You are surrounded by people who are just allowing you to do whatever you want to do or want to say or whatever the case is, and aren't holding you accountable for the things that are detrimental to, again, not only to other people but to yourself, there's a problem. And I would hope, because I'm the type of person, if I see somebody doing something that I do not agree with, I'm going to get with them on the phone or in real life.
Absolutely.
Okay. If there's anybody that you see that I have an opinion about, I'm not going to be running to do no reaction or talk. I'm going to get on the phone and I'm going to call you and figure out what's up with this, what's up with that, what's going on. That realism.
Exactly, Ed. You ain't lying.
You can love somebody and support somebody and still not agree with their decisions and hold them accountable.
See, but young lady, this is the problem. You can still do all that, and they're still not going to be accountable. They're still going to blame stuff on you, and they're still not going to have a solution to what goes on. And young lady, I understand what you're saying, but you got to understand, these women in 2026, They not trying to hear that. They hearing what they want to hear. They gonna do what they gonna do. Everything that everybody else do is them to blame. They won't take responsibility for themselves. And that happens a lot in the Black community. Hate to say it, but it does. And I'm not saying every sister is like that, but I am saying most of them are. You know, most of them are. And that has to stop.
But a lot of these people don't even know Shacarri. They don't know. All they know is that she's good at the sport. They love what she stands for. They love, the demographic that she represents for. Fine. But this is alarming now at this point. This is getting alarming. Can I at least pay for bail? I cannot bail out? Can I at least take the clothes off in the back seat, please? I'm not going to resist y'all.
Is your name Miss Richardson?
My name is Shacarri Richardson.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have anything. You can take my hat off. I don't have anything on me.
So I'm just giving you a transport vehicle.
Can you please take these off?
Unfortunately not, ma'am.
I'm not a criminal. The first incident.
You're a criminal. You're a criminal.
I believe this is my personal opinion. Okay, I could be wrong, but this is my personal opinion. I believe because she was not held accountable to a certain extent, publicly from the first incident, that is why the second incident occurred. That's why this third incident occurred, and that's why it's like a perpetual thing. I firmly believe that. Because if you give somebody an inch, they're going to take a mile. And worse, women are not held to the same standard as men.
Yep, that's right.
If it was a man from the first time, his career would have been over.
Man, what? Man, what? Man, what? You see how many guys' careers is over for situations like this? Or man, what?
Nobody want to be checking for him.
Nope.
If the man made it past the first situation, which was the cannabis, okay, and then there was a video of a man who was caught, doing the same exact thing that she was doing to her boyfriend in the airport, career nullified.
Mm-hmm. They will put him under the jail. Under the jail. Under the jail. You arguing with your girl, and then she called the police on you, you immediately going to jail, bruh. And you know these police don't like black men, so you know they're gonna quickly put you in jail. Come on.
Nobody would be selling his jerseys. No brand deal. No, never run again. Everything would be over. Then worse, this. It's concerning. And one of the main reasons why it's so concerning is because she's so talented. She's so talented. She really is. I literally was watching, some highlight reels of her the other day, and I was like, man, that girl is fast.
Now here comes Shacarri Richardson. Richardson is a national champion. 1084.
I really do wish the best for Shacarri. I hope that whatever is really, causing this kind of rebellion within her is addressed, because she represents a lot for a lot of people, right? For the Black community, for younger girls to look up to her and admire her and look at her as a role model. She represents a lot.
Let's be real. Why would a young woman, and she sees this, and she's going to ask herself, why am I looking up to her again? Or she'll look at that and be like, well, if she can do that, and she's a superstar, why can't I do that? This is the bad image of Black women. We can't, it can't be seen like this. Black women, y'all got to have better images than stuff like this, or acting a fool, or being half naked coming outside, or the way y'all portray yourselves on social media, Instagram, TikTok, all this stuff. You're not role models. What, young ladies, what your mothers are, these ain't the typical mothers. These ain't the typical mothers. These ain't the typical role models. You look at a woman like this, why would I want my younger sister or my daughter or my niece or a young girl that I'm mentoring? Why would I want her to be like this or look at something like this? This is what we need to take away from. This is not a positive image on Black women. This is a straight up negative image.
Right? And it would be such a sad thing to see, you know, again, that we are talking more about all of the wrong things that she's doing than the amazing things that she's already done in the realm of.
Well, when the bad stuff is taking over the good stuff, what else can you look and talk about? She's doing this to herself. There's some positive images on Black women, but they think that's boring. They don't think that's cool. They think it's corny. This is what they look at and be like, oh man, I gotta be like this. I gotta be ghetto like this. I gotta have weaves and wigs like this. Young ladies, you don't have to have wigs and weaves. You can have your real hair.
Her own career. And I understand that you're a human being, you know, separate and apart from what it is that you do. But I just think that there's a little or a lot of accountability that needs to you know, make a stance. I'm sure as she's done all the other times, she's going to come and do like, you know, an apology video and talk about it, whatever the case is. But I think the best apology is changed behavior. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below.
So, not gonna play any more of this video. Shout out to this young lady, Riva TV. First time I seen her video, so shout out to her. I'll subscribe to her channel. Fuck it. But I might reach out to her and try to do some videos with her. Might do that because she explained this very well. I respect that with her. Definitely try to reach out for her. You know, sometimes when you reach out with these YouTubers, man, some of them be thinking they too big when they get certain subscribers, and they be like, nah, you too small time for me. So I might reach out to her, try to do some reaction videos with her and stuff like that, and other people as well. But thought she did a good job explaining this and saying accountability and explaining this video and everything. So much respect for the young woman there for explaining that and putting that together. She said there was one demographic that defended her more than women. Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Oh, your wife watch her? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to check more of her stuff out. Like I said, I'm gonna try to reach out to her to do videos, man. She got 275,000 subscribers, so she got a fan base for sure. But I'm definitely gonna reach out to her, man. But yeah. But young women, this is not anybody that you need to be a role model to. There's more better, positive role models. But sometimes people in your home is not good role models because of the way they act. But our young women are lost, man. And I'm rooting for Shacarri to do better and be better because we all deserve second chances. but she'd have had like 2, 3, 5, 10 chances. But my advice to the boyfriend, bro, get out of that situation fast, bro. Get out of that situation. The more you're with her, the more drama she's gonna bring. And what the young lady was saying, and I agree. Once she get out of this situation and get out of jail, she's gonna do an apology, and then she's gonna do something stupid once again. We know that. She's gonna do something stupid. Probably the next couple months down the line or in the middle of the year, she's gonna do something stupid. We know it's coming. Because sometimes she'll let that die down and then she'll try to go back to her little ghetto self again and do something bad. But it is what it is, man. But definitely shout out to Riva TV for putting that together, man. She first time looking at her video, man, she's solid. So definitely like and subscribe to her channel, man. Real shit. I'm gonna look at more videos of her. But yeah, man, just wanted to do a reaction video to this. This is actually my first time actually looking at the actual video and what she did. So I was like, damn. But my advice to Shacarri, just do better. Stop being around the same crowd. Stop being around these ghettos. Stop doing ghetto shit. Just be more of a lady. And as you growing up, just be more mature and more just alert of situations that everybody got to, when you're in a limelight, you're a celebrity, they're going to be looking for you to do something bad. So you got to be on your P's and Q's, and you got to just do positive things. You got to go to church. You got to read the Bible. You got to do a lot of stuff. So there's a chance with this woman. I'm rooting for her. I know y'all probably like, man, you don't like her. I'm really rooting for her. I hope she does well. She's a nice looking young lady. And I'm really pulling for her, man. Take out the wigs and the weaves and just be happy with your own hair. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say this, man. I want to say thank y'all so much. Let me go back to the screen. So I just want to say thank y'all so much for looking at the video, man. Definitely like and subscribe. 313 The New Breed Real Talk. The New Breed 313 Sports. More videos to come. Tell me what y'all think about this, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my man Ed, man, chiming in on it. Everybody that's on the Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, that's commenting as well. Thank y'all so much. More videos on the way. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Also, man, I just recently did a video from at Eastern Michigan. I'm gonna show that too. Making sure everything get that together. So waiting for this camera guy to get everything, man. So shout out to Darius Smith and my man Cam for doing the cam work at Eastern Michigan this past Saturday for the girls and women sports day. They third annual this past Saturday, and went to the EMU women's game, man, free game. Shout out to them and the free game, free post game autographs and stuff like that. And shout out to Eastern Michigan for putting it all together and making us do that. But definitely shout out to Darius Smith for making that happen and filling that opportunity for me, man. So I appreciate him. I appreciate Cam and everybody that was involved in that event, everybody that we interviewed and stuff like that. So appreciate that. So until then, man, I want to just say thank y'all. Like and subscribe to the channels, man. And till next time, man, peace out. I love y'all, man. Peace out.